Hey everybody, welcome back to Play It Again. I'm Sue. Thank you so very much for joining me today. I do appreciate it as always, and I hope you're all having a great day. Okay, today we are getting to a group we have never done before. We're going to do BANANARAMA and their song Robert De Niro's Waiting, and I always really liked this song, and I'm so excited about getting back into it today. It's going to be a fun one to review. Before we get going, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. It really does help me to grow a ton, and according to all of the stats in my back office, only about 10% of the people watching my videos are actually subscribed. So if you could do me a really huge favor and subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it. All right, let's get right into this. This should be fun, going back to the early mid 80s. If you guys could put down in the comments the exact year this song came out, I would really appreciate it, because I'm not 100% sure. Here we go. Robert De Niro's Waiting by BANANARAMA. This is such a fun song, and these women have such great voices, and their harmonies are so great. I mean, they were such a fun band back in the day, and I always really liked their stuff. They were a bit unique in the sense that there's not a lot of groups that were just singing the three of them all together. I mean, it's very cool, and they were very stylish and very influential back in the day. I really enjoyed them, and it is so great to revisit this song. But the interesting thing about this song is it has such a pleasant, kind of upbeat, sort of pretty feel about it, but the lyrics are actually quite dark. And apparently, you know, it's about this girl whose world is kind of closing in on her in a very similar kind of way that Robert De Niro's world was closing in on him in movies like Raging Bull and Taxi Driver. So it does have that kind of parallel there. But the other really fascinating thing about this song is that it actually started off with BANANARAMA having this whole idea about this song being about a girl who actually was raped and actually was kind of withdrawing from in the world, basically, and trying to, you know, hide away from what had happened to her, and having this sort of made up boyfriend like Robert De Niro to kind of combat what had happened to her, which is very dark. So they actually decided that they weren't going to promote that, and they kind of tamed it down a little bit because they didn't think that it would be very palatable, I guess, for the average kind of listener. And I could see why, because that is extremely, extremely dark. But the song itself, though, is very upbeat. It's very catchy. And it's a lot of fun. And it's one of my favorite Bananarama songs. It's one that maybe wasn't quite as commercially successful, perhaps, as songs like Venus, but there's something about this one that I really, really like. I think it's a lot of fun. Anyway, I'm going to rewind this a little wee bit, and we're going to get back into it. Love it. That is fun. Having the guy be the pizza delivery guy in the end who's coming to give them pizza. Absolutely hilarious. That was just such a fun video. I mean, it's just so neat to see them showcase. The women are very attractive and they're very bubbly and energetic, and it's just so nice. And like I said, it is a very unique thing to have all three people singing all the time. I mean, there's usually one lead singer and then other people kind of jump in for here and there, or are backup singers. But in this case, they were singing all the time, and I really like that. It's just kind of a neat little thing that they do. Anyway, very cool, and I would love to do more Bananarama. So if you like Bananarama, please put it down in the comments and let me know what song you like, and I'll see if I can get around to doing it. Anyway, I have some little facts about this song I thought were kind of cool. So interestingly, they actually did meet Robert De Niro after this song came out, and apparently the women were quite nervous and they ended up having to have a couple of drinks to actually get through it. Another little tidbit about this song is that originally it was going to be Al Pacino. His name was going to be in it as opposed to Robert De Niro, but I think Al Pacino and Robert De Niro, they're both really great, but Robert De Niro's, I think, kind of fits in a little bit better with this song. Interestingly enough, the writers, Tony Swain and Steve Jolly, now the women did write with them, but they were the main songwriters, and they were the ones that really came up with this idea to put talking Italian in the song. And they did it because they thought it would be more romantic, because they felt that Italian was more of a romance language, and so it would just add to the romance of the song. But interestingly, Karen, Siobhan, and Sarah, the women in Bananarama, didn't like this idea. They didn't like that part of the song at all, but they decided that they were just going to leave it because they didn't want to get into an argument with the two other guys. Anyway, it turned out for the best because it really does add to the song. I personally love the talking Italian part in the song, and I can't imagine the song without it. Anyway, that was a ton of fun. I really enjoyed that one, and I hope you did too. And like I said, if you like Bananarama, I would love to do more. And if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, everyone. Okay, everybody have a joyful day, and I will see you all again next time. Bye-bye.